All right, getting close. Did you ever have a mechanical project where everything seems to be going your way? Everything is together and attached, except going to get a new fuel line, inline filter, and connect the cable to the oil pump. That's it. What else? All the cables are on. The clutch works good. Throttle works really smoothly. It's got spark. It's got compression. Oh, and that mystery hose that goes from the crankcase doesn't connect anything. It just hangs down. In fact, there's a couple holes near the swing arm where I could just stick it down there. Got to make an air filter canister. Can't find any. And what it is, it goes into the air box there, obviously. And it's like this metal cone, all the holes punched in it, and then there's gaskets on either end of them that when you screw the thing on the air box, closes down, seals it up, just foam, you know, sleeve that goes on it. Well, I'm going to make a new canister out of wire cloth. Got to keep this moving. I'll tell you why in a bit. Wire cloth, cone shaped, right size, cut fuel line or some kind of rubber tubing, slice it so I can fit it over the end, glue it on that, and make my own foamy sleeve. And of course, this has JIS fasteners. It look like Phillips heads. They're not. Japanese industrial standard. Whenever I take one off, replacing it with Allen head bolts. And somebody already did that to the other side there. This is the side where the cases have been off, or haven't been off, so they're the original ones. On the other side, cases have been taken off and replaced with Allen. Why not? Those are kind of disposable things. Bolts. Doesn't affect the total, you know, integrity of the stock bike, and so why not? What other notes? Oh my gosh, I just checked. TC 100. There's also a TS series, basically the same bikes except 5-speed gearbox, and unlike this that has a high and low range, 4 gears in each range, the TS is just straight 5-speed. Then there was the TM, as in the TM 400 Cyclone with the Widowmaker. And then it went into the RM, Racing Machines. That's what that stands for. You can probably guess what I'm doing. The TM 250 is the most sought after dirt bike. If you can get it late 60s, early 70s, TM 250, they're selling for $30,000. They're that rare and sought after. TM 250 is your golden goose, so ask your neighbors, ask your friends. Okay, I am currently red coating. Here's what the can looks like, and there's a sacrificial paintbrush because it doesn't get on the inside flanges, so I just painted it on there. And a little bit of acetone because I was running loose, or running short. I used this on my Honda CB125S, and I have to say, Honda tanks of that era were just junk. You know, they rusted like crazy. The Suzuki's solid, almost like a new tank. Once I drained it of the vinegar after it sat, I don't know, maybe 4 days, who knows. Then I rinsed it out with water. Should have used distilled water because it can flash rust if you use tap water, but our water is good here. It flash rust just slightly. Rinsed it out with a little bit of acetone, and it washed away that rust dust. And what's nice about acetone is, first of all, the solvent in this is acetone, so it's compatible if there's any left. And acetone also bonds to water, the hydrogen bond. So like some other solvents, you can get rid of all the water in the tank by just a small rinse of acetone. Now the deal is, you can buy this stuff dry powder, and you mix it with acetone. Take a drink whenever I say acetone. And I was running low on that, so I thinned it just a little bit with acetone. Take a drink. Nice stouter porter. And then I had some left in the can here, so I made a slightly thinner because I saw spots in here, because I'm running close to the bone here. Put it in there and kind of swished it around, and it worked out. I'm not seeing a single metal spot. I used a flashlight just to double check. I'm going to keep this moving because it was thinned a little bit until, see, I'm tricky. I've got this can almost sealed but not enough, similar to the gas tank, and I'm going to stop moving it as soon as the stuff in my can thins out. I could even almost close this to be on the safe side, but yeah, I want to make sure until I go to the hardware store to buy all the fasteners I need to replace the JIS. Yeah, a bit of good news here. On the other side, this is the carburetor side, the other side is where the oil pump is. I thought I had to take 2 cases off to get to the oil pump, but all I need to do is take this little piece off, and thank goodness they put Allen heads so I can be sure, because there's funny angles. I don't need to take the major case off to get to the oil pump. I just take this little minor case off and I can take the chain off and I can access that to get to the oil pump, connect my oil pump line. Oh crap. I can't put the cable on the oil pump because it's missing a barrel. It's like this little barrel, it's the tiniest little stopper on the cable, and then it fits into a brass barrel. I ordered the brass barrel on eBay yesterday along with fuel line, an inline filter, and oh, details. I want to keep this stock. I'm going to find turn signals in a taillight bracket, which I was stupid. I sold the original one. I don't know why, because I guess I wanted to put like the vintage style Enduro rubber or leather. License plate bracket with a little stoplight on it. You probably aware of that. Don't sell your old bike parts. Anyway, was I foolish to sink about $500 to $600 into this for that complete engine and all the accessories and everything I need? No, because that was a free motorcycle. And so when it's completely running, when it's restored, the turn signals, all the lights hooked up, original tail light bracket, only one dent right here, and I could probably get a piece of metal, thick, bend it, put a flat on the side with maybe rubber so it grips, put it through here, and then just tap it, that dent out. But this thing should be worth over $3,000 when I'm done, so it was a heck of an investment. Nothing like a TM250 though. The note on the Honda CB125 is that I'm punting. It's got electrical issues, and so I'm taking that. I'm lucky. I am a lucky duck because 15-20 minutes away is a repair shop that works on vintage motorcycles. So I'm going to have them sort out the coil problem. Why should I keep buying coils and putting them on and having them burned out? That is going to be completely restored. All the turn signals working, horn, battery, the whole 9 yards. Because that probably wouldn't sell us for as much as this, but if I paid $200 for that old Honda, sunk minor money into painting it and stuff like that, and cleaning supplies. If I can get by with $600 or less, that's a good investment too, because it's probably a because it's in such pristine shape and low mileage, 3,000 miles. That could be a $3,000 bike if I'm patient too. So, you know, it's investment right now. What's it going to be worth in 15 years? 4 times as much. Now it's time to preach. If you have a classic bike, don't cut the frame. Don't turn it into a stinking cafe racer. Don't get rid of the original equipment. These things are history. Plus, you're screwing yourself. You are killing the value of that bike. It's not going to be worth anything. You know, if you've got it turned into a street scrambler or a cafe racer, maintain our history. They're not making these things anymore. Now they're all computerized robot mobiles. Hate it. Final tip, I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to keep swishing my tank. Swish your tank. This stuff is so freaking easy to use. No brainer. Putting vinegar in the tank, letting it sit for 4 days, rinsing it out, giving it a final rinse of acetone. It's just stupid easy. Have a good one.